Open up your asshole and get ready to go for the trash mess drama. Yeah, we're fully live, mama.
Piss the fuck off because of your life.
I'm bored. It's still very dry down there.
I can't grow up. I'm just Al.
I'm not buying what they're selling.
There you are, sweet baby angel, and here I am. Hello, I'm Wilko, the guy who rehashes reality, and welcome to our last ever After MAFS. Maybe ever. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I'll crack the shits with this whole YouTube thing and I'll shut it all down. This is the last one of the season, episode 36, and we'll start off with a bit of a downer note. Why not? It's me. What a boring fucking episode. Nothing that we didn't really know. Nothing. What? Like, there's a couple of little bits where like the Dan look. That was fun. You know, and he started to go full baseball. But apart from that, nothing really happened. Anyway, we're still gonna. This is gonna be the live, the rehash. This is gonna be this is gonna be everything. My friend Haley, what a bitch, just sent me a text message saying, "You were a bit hard on Jessie this season, don't you think?" Oh, awful. Okay, let's say hi to the sweet baby angels before Pissy Kitty gets back on and tells me, oh no, I banned her, and tells me to get on with it. Wanda says, Dan look was very scary. Certainly was. Actually, I've got some more on that a little bit later on. A terrible episode. Yep, no, Elaine, you agree with me? I'm dead right. It's been forever since I've joined a live, sending greetings from cousins across the oceans. You sent us over here as convicts. Great way to celebrate your birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Pink Hornet. Yes, the end of MAFS. This is episode 36. And between the lives and that, I haven't figured out exactly how many episodes, but it's been a bloody lot. All right, we've got some memo me's that we're going to get into at the end of this. Memo me! Memo me! Hello, Maggie. And of course, as always, you can send your super chat. I do have to quickly thank, because some lovely sweet baby angels have been donating. I have to say thank you to Jody P. Someone called Anno. Anno. Maybe she meant, or they meant Anna, but Anno. Steph B, who apparently gave up booze, and instead of the money that she would spend on some booze, she gave me a donation. That's so sweet. You can too. The link is in the top of the chat. Also, Elizabeth H. and my mum for some reason. Well, I suppose she didn't give me anything for my birthday, so that makes sense. Not, Mum, don't take that. I'm joking. I never, ever want anything for my birthday. Hey, thank you so much for all your donations through the season. You can still donate. The link is in the top of the chat. Or you can give a super chat. I donate my love to Wilko. Oh, well, love is just as good as money. Like, the bank doesn't agree, but I will agree. As this will be the last episode, it will count as the rehash. The reason is it was kind of like a vows episode. So many flashbacks, not a lot of meat. And I was pretty mad at it, to be honest. Is he wearing an ugly tie? Wow, I missed that. Wearing an ugly tie is a thing now. Also, do you guys know Alyssa has a child? Oh, Matt's taking the piss. Yes, Michael, I agree. A very bad finish. All right, we've got to get into the episode. Then we've got a little bit of goss and then the memo me's, and then that's kind of it for the season. But don't worry, Love is Blind. We've got Real Housewives coming, Summer House, also the Ultimate Girls Trip, the Thailand one. We're going to, did I say Farmer? Yeah, there's heaps of stuff still coming to the channel. So, and we've got a live for Love is Blind on Friday. So there's heaps more still to come. There's my little plug. Let's get into the episode. We'll start off with something positive, I guess. There's only two big kind of positives that we can take away from this entire season, but let's start off with one of them.
Is there a move on the cards?
Going to be moving to New South Wales, Sydney.
Wow.
Yeah. So got a couple of friends that are in the area.
Amazing.
Yeah, so it's daunting as hell, but there's a part of me definitely in Sydney now, and that's Tani. So yeah, you want to pursue that.
Please stay in touch because we want to hear about all the babies in the future. Of course. We loved having you in this experiment.
Okay, too much, 2 shillings. too much. Just like, please stay in touch, please. Because you're one of the only couples that we were allowed to actually match up without the producer's assistance. Please. I have to quickly say thank you
Super chat.
to Carol, who has sent a super chat saying, I love you too, Wilko. Love Rehash. Love Rehash of Love is Blind too. There was just a lot of loves there. My brain was very confusing. Jim, I did a poll at the community page at Wilko Rehashed on YouTube in regards to doing I'm a Celebrity. The results aren't looking positive for you if you were asking for it. The last I looked, I think it was like 10% say yes and the rest say no. So, yeah. What else is going on? I'm so glad I made it to the final. We'll wrap it up. I'll wrap it up perfectly. Shamika, I don't know about that. And Matt's got a thing for Taylor. Okay. Is it real? Oh, no, wrong one.
Oh, no, that's not Taylor.
That's Taylor. Oh, you find her hot, do you?
You're still watching the show? Was it still going? I just thought I'd start, you know what I mean? Get it underway. 9:17? That's so late. I don't know why it run so late. I wasn't paying attention to it. I'd already planned what I was going to say. All right, so Ollie and Tani are still together. Oh, there's a poll there, by the way, which asked the question, will Dan murder Hugo now? I spelt Hugo correctly in the top there. That's very annoying. Yeah, he's done for. Nah, Hugo can hold his own. I reckon done for is going to win it, but who knows? All right, let's continue. Oh, speaking of beast mode.
Dan never came here with the right intentions. I feel he never gave me... I never said to me he has to love me. At least give me a chance.
No.
And then...
I disagree with that. I did come into the experiment with the right reasons. Categorically can say that, hand on heart, that I did.
I don't believe that because I never felt it.
Sandy, we've got a lot of differences, okay? Ultimate reason why the wheels fell off.
We've got a lot of differences. Like, I go down to the beach and I go full
Beast mode! Whenever I can. And beast mode doesn't necessarily mean like running on the beach. It means like pumping one of my 4 girlfriends.
Oh, don't say pumping, mate. That's gonna haunt me forever now. Yeah, the whole time on the couch with Dan and Sandy, he was just going, no, Sandy, no. Speaking to her as if she's a dog, and the dog had one of his socks, and he was like, no, Sandy, no, give me back my sock.
When there was an unintentional phone call made that Evelyn received.
Okay, so now we're calling it an unintentional phone dial. Phone call or phone dial? It's a butt dial. Long John, we're calling it a butt dial. Not an unintentional, accidental, whoops, somebody made a call they didn't mean to. It was a butt dial. And of course, out of, yes, Pissy Kitty got banned. She's banned for life. She'll never be back on the channel. Kathy and I will absolutely look at MAFS. No guarantees. I'm not going to commit to anything. I'm like Dan. Anyway, we're talking about the
Dan, I can't stand her, but we just say yes, try and make it to the end. Like she is the last person that I'd be attracted to, 100% not my type. Dude, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, my God. Stop looking at Hugo. I know what you're doing. Stop intimidating him.
No, I'm not.
Okay? I see it in your eyes, Dan. I know exactly what you do.
She knows exactly what he does. Now, it's so interesting because, as you know, some of you, not always, but, pretty good this season. I reckon 95% of the time I'll get a media preview a couple of hours before the episode goes to air, and it gives us media types just a chance to get all this shiz together so we can do something directly after the show. And my preview looked a little bit different to what went to air. So I don't, maybe you got this version, but this is what I saw when Dan was watching Hugo out him for all the things that he was saying. My edit was a little bit different to your edit, and I just want to see if you can spot the difference. Yeah, here it is.
Stop looking at Hugo. I know what you're doing.
Was yours different? Good. It's so sad that stare came so late. Because, like the shillings. It will forever remain on my little hotkey here. It's good stuff.
Super chat.
Thank you to Opal10. I'm not sure who that lady is, for the super chat. Also, did Taylor, this is from Nikki with a super chat, thank you. Did Taylor get a job influencing for fillers? Does she got some fillers tonight? I don't know, I haven't looked that close. Anyway, thank you for your super chats. So, Dan has definitely either, I don't know if he's going to do it himself. Maybe he's smart enough to know not to do it himself, but he's definitely got a hit out on Hugo, and I think someone should go and check on him immediately.
Dan, you mentioned that friends at first sight, it's you might have felt a bit hard done by.
Did you say the things at the boys' night that Hugo is suggesting he heard from you?
I don't recall saying them.
When you say you don't recall,
word for word,
that suggests that it absolutely could have happened.
Yep.
Yep. I'd be careful, John. Shit. That's some good stuff. You got to be really careful with him, He is going to find you and he is going to burn you to ground full beast mode. What? I had another super chat come through. Sorry, there's a comment here.
Super chat.
Bonnie said, I felt it was rushed and they skipped half the couples. We say 6 out of the 12. I want to see the film in the editing bin. Yeah, the secret hard drives. I've been asking for a long time for the secret hard drives from Endemol's. In case you don't know what Endemol's are, well, if you completely finish the word, it would be Endemol Shine. I just cut it off at the big S. Endemol's. And I agree. They did cut out a lot of the couples, but I'm assuming it's because there was no drama there. So what? Rupi and Evelyn didn't get any time. Who else? Sex Mel Sheen and Disney Dad. Oh, no. Just click for me. Didn't get any time. Also, who else? Did we just focus on the same couples? You know who also didn't get time that I absolutely loved? Dirty Harry and Bronte. No. And Hugo and Taylor only got their time, but not on the main couch. I'm sure they all did some time on the main couch. We just didn't get to see it. Are we continuing? Yeah, we've got more bits. Sure, why not? Let's do this.
I date girls who walk around in skimpy clothes.
No,
saying those sorts of things to me.
I absolutely.
You said all those things.
No way, I did not. No, I did not.
Dan, take some accountability. You're a grown-ass 48-year-old man.
Claire, this is our time on the couch, please.
Oh.
I love that Claire just pointed out his age. Like, she didn't have to, but it was fun to remind him that he's almost 50. Because I feel like, Dan would be just desperately clinging to youth. Oh no, I've pissed him off. Yeah. Oh, Shannon and Caitlin, yeah, another ones that didn't get any couch time. And let's be honest, Caitlin, she really copped one of the worst ones. So, and her whole thing was tucked under the rug. So that really sucks for her.
Really good, really good.
Things are really
good. The other positive.
So Mel, you went from not really liking him, maybe judging him a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. To liking him, to liking him, to loving him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. You just hated his fucking guts just a little bit.
A lot. She absolutely despised him and couldn't believe that any of her family enjoyed his company. Like, she was angry at her family for being nice to him on the wedding day. Just a short 59 weeks ago. Anyway, they're good. They're good. They're happy. What more needs to be said? Oh, apart from there was a moment that she pointed out during that wedding day, many moments, but this was this was the first time that Leighton got to see where his tongue ventured on that day.
Kiss on the lips there.
He was trying to like stick some tongue in there. I was like, not there yet.
Hey, Helen, I think he did see that footage, that obviously right then there. But he also saw bits and pieces when they were watching their wedding days a little while ago, and they were doing it separately before they went, to make their final decisions. And I think he saw it, but he seemed to laugh it off. Maybe he didn't get shown all of it. Hey, I have to say thank you.
Super chat.
To Desi the Dazzler, give me a super chat. Desi the Dazzler is my favourite sweet baby angel. Are you talking about yourself, Desi? I love that. Rupert needs, I missed that. Rupert needs his own podcast. So between all the mumbling and the incoherent words, the audience left saying, what did he just say? And Paul's saying, run from the tongue. Oh, okay, right. Michael is claiming that, yes, I don't think you can call yourself a sweet baby angel. I think you have to wait for me to anoint you. Like, isn't that how it works? Because I'm the daddy of all of them, right? White's given him 3 months. Cheery today, White, are we? Let's move on.
I'm very logical in terms of the way I think. John, you've pointed that out many a time.
Yeah, I mean, I went hard at you several times. Like, what happened with that gridlock, being two CEOs stuck in a boardroom together? What did you do with that?
It's still somewhat there, but we're sort of getting better at navigating it. Through agendas which we set and sat down at a table.
Yes. It's just inspiring.
It's nice, thanks, John. Certainly pushed us. John in particular.
Long John. They're smiling, but I think a lot of the people are pretty pissed off about how hard he went on, especially Leighton. I feel like Mel got out of this scot-free a lot, and she's very bad at communicating. I think we should have pointed that out a little bit more, Long John. Or maybe I better not piss off Long John because he'll get his mate Dan onto me. It's good. It'll never get old for me.
Which I think we all know by now, which I'm not really that an affectionate person. Affection all flows naturally when you're going down the path of falling in love with someone. And I'm sorry to say it, but I wasn't.
All that stuff at the honeymoon did not feel pressured at all to me.
Yeah, I think Cam is, it's an Aussie turn of phrase, full of shit. That's it. Full of shit, as the saying goes. You were so hard up for Lyndall at the start, and then one of two things happened. Somebody arrived.
Hey, it's me, Tay from Tasmania, ready to, take a call from your penis.
Either that, Tay arriving and you being into her and thinking I'm not done with Lyndall, I'm done with Lyndall. Either that or Mummy. So don't blame that you don't want any affection. Because we saw it. We saw it at the start. So you're full of it.
That we'd like a little bit of clarification on, particularly from you, Cam.
I got my dick out at a nightclub.
Oh, wow. That is disgusting.
Yes, so we understand. That wasn't my question. But thanks for sharing.
Oh, here she is. Sassy B Shillings. Now, I don't want to get you too scared though, 2 Shillings, because Cam and Dan are actually pretty close in personality and with their friendships. Throb in Darwin. I've been to that club. So I loved that he was trying to get on the whole, like, I don't care about it. Yeah, I got my dick out at a nightclub. And there's so many comments on YouTube, on the channel at the moment, of people going, what's going on in nightclubs in Australia where you can take your clothes off? I just want to point out that you cannot take your clothes off in nightclubs. It's illegal. But Darwin and laws, I don't know. It's very loosey-goosey. You know, they're not very strict with it. You know what I mean? Super chat. Aussie Sheila has sent through a super chat and said, appreciate all the lives and rehash. It's been a lot for you this season. Yeah, it's been a lot. Naked nightclubs. Yeah. I think all of them are. Poppy's right. Anything goes. Thank you for the super chats. There is a link in the top of the chat there that you can also use as well.
There's nothing going on there. It was a piss take after the final vows. I got naked in the nightclub whilst my phone was on FaceTime to Taylor.
Why were you on FaceTime to Taylor?
Because I'm mates with Taylor. I think you're just trying to dig up. There's nothing there.
Taylor, how would you describe your relationship with Cam?
I really like Cam as a friend. Yeah, there's not much to it. It hasn't been explored yet. Not that it is going to be explored. I didn't mean to say that.
But you did.
Shut up, Rupert. I said that if Cam was in Tassie, then perhaps, but he's not.
And I think that's where it ends there. Nail in the coffin.
Yeah, so there's nothing to it yet. Fuck shit. I mean, we haven't fucked yet. No, shit. He hasn't put that thing that he showed me on FaceTime inside me yet. Shit, no, that's not what I meant. I'm joking. That's crazy. He hasn't booked flights to come fuck me in Tasmania. And that's not what I meant either. Oh my God, guys, that's not what I meant.
Between the staring and that, really the only two excellent moments of the episode. She loves touching her hair because I think it's an extension of her personality. Oh, that's deep. Anyway.
So why did you stay as long as you did?
See, there were times where I did want to go home and I wanted to stay. The part where the final vows, where I didn't get my say, has really said a lot.
Yeah, that's at the end.
When I got to the final vows, I just knew I should have left when I did.
Mate, none of this makes any sense to me.
So he said, when I got to final vows, I just knew I should have left when I did. Oh, jeez. I know things, Darwin time is different, but I didn't know how far behind Darwin time is. So I think what he was trying to say was he probably just should have left a long time ago, but for whatever reason, he decided to stay and just drag it out. And that was the thing. And we've had a bunch of comments of people saying, there's nothing wrong with Cam. He's not in love with her. That's fine. Yeah, that is fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong with him not being interested in Lyndall. But maybe let a girl know. Say to her, you know what, this isn't going anywhere. You just kept her string along with sort of your buts and your maybes and it'll be different when we get to Darwin. But it wasn't any different. It could have been different. Hey, she didn't even have to go to Darwin to get more intimacy with you. You could have gone to Darwin, gone to a nightclub, got your dick out and FaceTimed her, and that would have been way more intimacy than you have had in the last at least 6 weeks of this experiment. Oh, sorry, I blacked out for a second. Did I say anything poignant? Probably not. Anyway, again, with all of these chats, nothing new. Nothing that interesting. I did love the slip up from Tay-Tay, but that's kind of it.
You have a very casual reaction to something that is quite deep and meaningful here. It feels a little bit dismissive.
Got how I'm sitting.
No, not the way you're sitting, mate.
Well, I'm sorry for the way that I acted, but yeah, it's just.
Are you?
Well, I can sit
Because-
here and say sorry.
You can say whatever you want. You have never once acted like you have much care at all for how much you hurt me.
So where does
Now,
that leave me? What do I say? I can sit here and apologise, but it's not.
Do better. Have some integrity.
Rightio. Gotcha.
And rightio, gotcha. I love that 2 Shillings called him mate as well. It felt unnatural coming out of her mouth, like she's never said mate before in her life. Also, something really interesting that come out of the episode is Cam saying, I just wasn't ready for a relationship, and everybody going, oh, probs should have not applied for the show then. Oh, God. What a fucking flog. Anyway, have we got more happiness or sadness? Who knows what's just around the corner? I'm just going to press the... Oh, no, I can see its face. It's Mum Lisa.
Not every day you can watch a whole relationship kind of crumble in front of your face. In the beginning, we just had like such a connection, but watching it back, I should have seen it coming. Absolutely should have seen it coming. Yeah, there were a lot of times where I probably shouldn't have just walked away, and I shouldn't have been emotionally charged and been able to sit in a conversation with Duncan and give him what he needed. And I think I am very emotional. I do regret a lot of things through this experiment, and I never wanted to hurt Duncan, and so I really am sorry. I'm sorry.
Finally, some I'm sorries out of Alyssa's mouth and some actual validation to us, at least, and Duncan specifically, but more importantly us, that she can recognise her behaviour. I don't know if I fully believed it, but she said the words, so there you go. She probably should have, definitely 100%, not carried on like a pork chop and maybe tried to sort some stuff out. And maybe she would have Duncan and his secret for the rest of like, we're getting to that. We're getting to the secret. And that's pretty much it from that relationship. Oh, here's another one that just, what a confusing narrative all season.
Disgusted in myself and embarrassed by some of my behaviour, by lying, by gaslighting Jesse and telling him he has nothing to worry about when I knew that he did. Yeah, it's pretty shit.
Adam, when you watch that back, what does that do to you?
Yeah, sorry about the whole thing. Like, I've had time to think about it all, and the fact of the matter is, man, I did you wrong, did you dirty. Same with Janelle, and really, like, understood it all now, and it's definitely hit home.
Has it? There's no chance. There's no chance that any of that has hit home. Someone wrote that down on a napkin for Adam to say, and I don't know, maybe he just delivers things in a really non-genuine manner at all times. But I don't know if he realises that it's not about the little vape and kiss. Sorry, little vape and kiss. It's not about that necessarily. He should have done the whole gaslighting thing. That was really bad. And the whole time, the secret's coming. Wait. The whole time, in these last few episodes, they're just trying to make us think that the whole Jesse and Claire thing's going to happen, while in real time, because this was months ago, but in real time, he's just in the media shit-canning, any chance he gets, and says he's got all this dirt on her that he could drop at any moment. There's another couple who didn't get to say anything. Oh, we've got more.
She's coming to Perth.
Okay, she's coming to Perth.
So my parting words now are, see you in Perth.
Watch this space.
I love it. I'm gonna cry.
Good luck, and we look forward to seeing what happens to you in the future.
Do you really look forward to it? Because I don't. She's going to Perth. Is she? So this happened, and then she went to Perth, and then what happened for her and Jesse to dislike each other so much? Or more importantly, Jesse to dislike her so much? Because I haven't seen any nasty words come out of Claire's mouth in the media, but Jesse's definitely on a roll at the moment. Oh, let's talk about the super chat.
Super chat.
Ben has said, thanks, Daddy, for a crazy season. You are welcome. Lizzie has also sent a super chat and said, thanks for your videos and time, sweet baby daddy. And a shout out to my Alaskan Nugget. Oh, that's such a great drag name. Alaskan Nugget. Phenomenal. Vicky has sent through a super chat. Thank you very much, Vicky. And Tanya, who said, honestly, I've seen better scripting in the WWE than tonight's MAFS episode. That's some good gear there, Tanya. And that's pretty much it. Long John sat on the couch for a little bit longer and said they all did great work. And that's a wrap. And they stood there awkwardly. And Harrison was still trying to figure out why he didn't get to talk more. And then that's pretty much it. Yeah, maybe Claire hooked up with a bloke in Perth.
Super chat.
Matt says, it's the cover-up that gets you, Adam, not the crime. Also, I love the super chat sound. Okay, Matt gets it. There you go. Hey, Long John needs a reboot. Yeah. You mean recast? Or do you mean we need to, like, Control-Alt-Delete, shut him down, and start again? You know, yeah. Maybe like an old Nintendo. Blow the cartridge and, geez, I'm really showing my age. Hey, we've got a couple of bits of goss to get to. Then the Memo Me's. And of course, if you don't stick around from them, you know who I'm going to send after you. Yeah, he's coming for you. And I remember to fill out the poll because I really want to know if we should let Hugo know that Dan is after him. All right, in some MAFS news, quickly, I got to tell you that Carolina, now you might not remember her from last season. If you haven't watched that rehash, you should. It's up on the channel for season 9. Carolina was with a guy called Dion. That's who she TV married. And then she ended up having a cheating scandal with Daniel. And she's been the one who's been pictured with Jesse and also Duncan. But no, that's not his secret. She just came out in the news and just said something that I found very interesting, which is what people don't understand is that it's not a real marriage. No, I'm pretty sure I understand that. Nothing about it is real, she says. It's really hard to feel committed to the person as if you're married because you're not. Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. But you can still follow the rules of the show or don't and create the trash mess and drama. We love it. Unless you see the person and you have that instant connection, maybe it's a different story and it's a bit easy to feel committed. But if you don't have that, it's pretty hard to feel like I'm in a relationship or I'm in a marriage and I'm so committed to this person. So now she's come out and just said that it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard for everybody on the show to feel like they're married. It's pretty hard. I don't know. It should feel pretty easy. The weddings are quite elaborate. Oh, Jesus. Let's quickly talk about Lyndall. Apparently she wants back on MAFS next year. Why? I don't know. Quote, I absolutely would love to come back. Okay, I'm still impossibly single. So somebody help. Hopefully the experts do a little bit better job next time. I reckon her and Caitlin are going to probably pop up on the next season. While it didn't work out romantically for me, I still had the most incredible experience. I got to go to new places, meet the most incredible people, and I've come out of it with lifelong friends. There was some really painful times, but I've come out of it going, God, I'm cool. I'm so resilient. I can do that. Can you? It looked like you... Oh, barely. Lyndall said she would be interested in taking part in other TV reality shows. Oh, right. Okay, that makes sense. Including The Block, Lego Masters, and Survivor. Wow, it's a real sort of... She's picked everything but a love show, a relationship show. I guess you could find love on Survivor. People have done it before. Now, who would like to find out Duncan's secret? What's your secret, Duncan? What is it? Don't worry. Daddy knows. Well, it's not really. No, I'll keep pumping it up. So you know how there's been this persistent rumour that Evelyn and Duncan are doing stuff. Well, we've got some actual evidence. So they were seen together in, this was back in February, that photo of them walking down the street back in February. And this photo that you can see them in a club, him with his shirt off. Look at Duncan's chest. That's them in a club on the weekend. And if you look, the video's terribly blurry and it's really got some doof behind it. So I've just grabbed a picture, but they really are going for it. He picks her up. She straddles him. There's no kissing that I can see on the video, but it definitely looks like Duncan's secret is Evelyn. Which makes sense because we found out last night that Taylor and Rupi are doing stuff, hanging out in Zetland a fair bit in Sydney. So I love this description that was in the Daily Mail. I just want to read it for you. I'll turn on some sexy music. Wait. Sexy music. Yeah, good. Wait. Turn it up. Duncan, 36, stripped off his shirt and flaunted his muscly physique. While Evelyn, 27, showcased her busty assets and slender physique in a plunging blue bodysuit. Do yourself a favour and get yourself some descriptions of what's happening in the photos on Daily Mail. They're phenomenal. They're really, really good. In fact, I think I'm going to make a segment out of it because they're just really great. Sources say that Rupi has given his blessing to Duncan and his secret, Evelyn. So there you go, guys. Apparently they're doing it. And before I've got one more thing about Taylor, but before I get there, thank you very much to some more sweet baby angels who have signed up to be premium SBAs at rehashed.com.au. Welcome to Rachel D, Rebecca B, Madeline G, Hannah C, who have all signed up. And also, literally just as I pressed live, Adele signed up. Not the Adele, or maybe, I don't know. I don't know Adele's last name. So could be. All right, before we get to the memo me's and we wrap it up, Taylor, I've almost forgot her name. Taylor, she has sat down with the Daily Mail. Now, this was, when I say sat down, they were just filming her in her hotel room before the filming of the finale episode that we just saw. And even though she laughed a lot in the dinner just the night before, this video makes it seem like she's not having a great time. Although, I would love you to tell me, just in the comments, if you think this is real or if it's not. Because I'm struggling to figure out if it's real or not, like Harrison emotions. Anyway, you let me know. Have a watch.
I'm icing my face because I'm so swollen for crying all night.
Why were you crying?
This show, this experiment. I can't do it. It's cruel. My mind just doesn't feel like it's okay after it. Like, I'm not an emotional person. I don't break down, but what they've done is unreal. What they do to people is not okay.
Poor Taylor.
Thoughts? I don't know. I don't know what to feel. The person behind the camera who was like, "No, okay, Taylor." It just didn't. Well, Deb reckons it's fake. I don't know. If that's genuine and she's really that broken, we didn't see it in the show at all. In fact, that dinner the night before, she was laughing a lot. And if there was more dramatic stuff that happened in that dinner, I think we would have wanted to see that. I think that would have been really great for us to see that. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see it. So I don't know. It is tough to figure out exactly what is going on there. Before we go, let's do this. It is time for the final ones of the season. So Memo Me.
Memo me! Memo me!
Yeah! Okay. All right. Let's start off with Deb. Trusty
I will
Deb.
go with Deb. Final Memo Me of the season, yes, before the episode ends. Tani and Ollie, SBAs, will just move on. Dan and Sandy. Good that Sandy stood up and said that that's not how you should treat me. You never liked me. You should have just told me that and we could have moved on. Cam and Lyndall. Again, you should have told me that you wanted to leave. We could have left well before this and moved on and not dragged it on. Tay-Tay needs to start reading the room too. She's a little bit clueless there. Alyssa and Duncan. Did Alyssa actually finally do some self-reflection?
Maybe.
And realise that she is also responsible for what went wrong in that relationship.
Yeah.
I would have liked the experts to hold a few of them more accountable, but what are we going to do? Bye.
Bye.
Memo me!
Thank you for your memos.
Memo me!
Thank you, Deb. Much appreciated. Dr. G.
Well. It is the end. And I, for myself, am so happy to see season 10 go. Oh my goodness. I am mortified and terrified of what season 11 could be. But you know what? Still happy for Tanya and Ollie. Wishing Melinda and Leighton the best. And to all the singles, guys, move on. It's going to be okay. You know what I'm saying? The Endemol's are going to bring season 11 and we're just going to have to brace ourselves.
Oh, let's hope it's
Hopefully a little
better.
bit more depth this time.
Yeah, it needs to be better.
Enough said. Your Love is Blind rehashes are hilarious. That is a whole other drama that I followed also for many, many seasons. What's happening with the Evelyn and Duncan love story? That is just something I wanted to throw in the mix. Like, we haven't discussed that, T.
Yeah.
Could that have been his secret all along?
I think it might have been.
Tay-Tay is 100% cleared for a podcast. She'll probably be some je ne sais quoi, c'est la vie, va-va-voon. But you know what? SBAs, we did it. It's done. Next one, please.
Memo me! Memo me!
Thank you, Dr. G, for all your support. Miss Meliss.
Oh, good evening, Daddy and SBAs.
Oh,
It's
she's
Miss
loud.
Miss K with my final memo me for the night. What can I say? Tani and Ollie love each other. That's so awesome. Mel and Leighton still together and working towards perhaps having babies. And, you know, whatever. I don't know. That's awesome. They got 2 couples out of this season. I can't believe it. We didn't see much of it, but anyway. Dan and Sandy. Wow. Dan, you got called out. Beast mode. I love that. Your facial expressions were just classic. Lyndall and Cam. Cam, you got your dick out of a nightclub with 2 shillings. What's the question was actually about Tay-Tay. You stuck your foot in your mouth. And then Tay-Tay stuck her foot in her mouth. Just bloody loved that. But anyway, poor Lyndall. Hope she finds love eventually. Alyssa and Duncan. Can't believe Alyssa apologised to Duncan. Wow, she took accountability.
Crazy.
I don't know. Hope you get the help you need, love, and do find love one day. Jessie and Claire. Leave it there.
Oh,
Memo me!
Thank you, Miss Meliss.
Memo me!
All right, let's end this poll very quickly. Not the first time I've said that in my lifetime. Will Dan murder Hugo now? The winner is, yes, he's done for with 65%. 34%, again, the math is bad here on YouTube. 34% saying Hugo can hold his own. So very close, actually. You know, it's not normally is it that close. So I'm surprised that 34% reckon that Hugo could take Dan, especially when he's in full baseball. Last one. Before we go, I have to thank you so much for joining me for another season of Married at First Sight. I was being coy earlier, but obviously I will be following Married at First Sight UK, which will be towards the end of the year, which will be on E4 in the UK. There'll be live shows weekly. We won't be doing live after shows after every episode because it's crazy. It's great. Until the rehash gets a little bit bigger, which hopefully next year it will be. Thank you so much to everybody who has donated. I have to quickly say thank you to Desi the Dazzler, who has sent, using the link in the chat, he has sent another very generous donation with saying, thanks for the season, love your work, Desi the Dazzler. I don't know if he loves my work or if he loves his own work. Either way, I'm very happy for it. Nerida T said, you really helped validate my thoughts. And that's what we're here for, Nerida, just to validate each other's thoughts. Thank you for your donation. And Harry J said, in your previous video, you quoted, I'd like to keep it on, please. And you said, hope someone understands that reference. I just want to let you know that I know exactly which video you're referring to. Excellent. Thank you very much. And as a treat, I will ask the dog to come because I saw a bunch of people asking for Ari. So I'll ask him to come up. Hey, Ari dog, do you want to come up here and be on the video? This will be the last live that you'll get to interrupt for quite some time. Hey, you want to come up here and say hi to everybody? Come all the way up. Oh. Come up here then, if that's all good. No, come up here. You're good. Come up here. You're good. Hello. Oh, look at that. Everybody gets to see you. And never again. There's more chance because the live on Friday is for Love is Blind. It's at midday to make it easier for USA Sweet Baby Angels to watch the show. Oh, I'm worried that if you walk through there, those cords are going to come out. See you, mate. Thanks for coming. Have we done everything? Again, thank you so much for joining me. Not a great season. Not the best one. I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10. After the last couple of years of me following MAFS, this is the lowest I've felt about it. It's not been great, just because the editing's all over the shop, Frankensteining, the narrative, too much stuff was dumped in the media by the cast early on, which I saw some people like Ella and Dom were like, great, dump it in the media. But then they were mad about it too. I can't keep up. But I do appreciate that all of you were here to join me for... Well, I can't figure out the math. 36 rehashes. Oh no, not 2 because the final was, we'll figure it out. A lot of episodes. And I really do appreciate it. No, 2 shillings. 2 shillings. I'm being truthful. I really do appreciate it. For the final time this season, I will say, but you left. Good night, sweet baby angel.